up, YouTube? It's your girl LaJay, and I'm back with another video. And today I will be doing tea talk with Kay. I know I never did a video like this, but I decided that I really want to just try something different because I love giving advice. So today I'm just going to be going through some things with you guys, just giving advice from the things that I have, and just enjoy the video, okay? Okay, so first, to get started, I'm just going to read you some of like the issues or questions that people have and they want me to answer. And yeah, I'm just going to go with the first one. So the title is, I had a sex dream about a coworker. Okay. So it says, I'm only 19. I have been in a relationship with a guy for a little over a year. This is my first serious relationship. We were both openly expressed. We have both, I got tongue tied, hold on. We have both openly expressed our love for each other. He is my best friend, and he has been there for me through everything I've gone through in the past year. Hold on. But often I have days where I feel different about him. Some days I feel so happy and completely in love with him, and other days I question why I'm even with him, even though he has never done anything like cheated or being physically or verbally abusive. Only downside is that I'm not really physically or sexually attracted to him. Although sex is almost a daily occurrence. Okay, that's confusing. Anyways, now there's been some background. Here's my dilemma. I had a sex dream about someone I work with whom I find very attractive and sweet, and could even say I have a little crush on. After having this dream, I can't stop thinking about him. I've noticed that it's been affecting the way I feel about my boyfriend, but I have not made any of this known to him. I don't really know what to do since it has been all I can think about since. I have felt this feeling of detachment with my boyfriend before, but never because of someone else. Am I just looking too far into this dream, or does it have a meaning? For one, I'm just gonna say it. You don't really want to be with your boyfriend, so you might as well just let that situation go. This has nothing to do with the dream or anything. You're not attracted to him, so I don't know. Sometimes, you know, if you're not attracted to a person, no matter how much you like the person, or the person, you know, might be a good person, it's not gonna work out. Just let it go. All right, I'm not even gonna get into details about that because you don't even like him. Like, before the dream happened, you didn't even like him. Okay, you didn't like him, sis. You said you weren't physically attracted. You don't even want to have sex. So, like, I mean, if y'all having sex every day, that's one thing that's confusing me. Y'all having sex every day, but you're not sexually attracted to him, or you just having sex because you wanna, I don't know. But I just feel like their relationship is not for you. Find someone that you are sexually attracted to, mentally attracted to, and just live your best life. Do not hold on to anything in life, because life, you only get to live it once. So do not hold on to anything that you really don't want. And from what I'm reading, it sounds like you really don't want their relationship. So just let it go. And even if you did, say if you did like the person you were with, you had a sex dream, that does not mean, you know, you got to end the relationship or anything. Dreams are just dreams. You can't control them and all that stuff. So you can have a little sex dream if you want to about somebody else. That ain't gonna change nothing. So do not try to put off your actual feelings on this dream, because the dream is most likely coming from you not really caring, well, feeling sexually attracted to the person that you're with. That's probably why you have dreams like that. So just let the relationship go, okay? All right. The next one says, I feel guilty for making a list of all the horrible things she said. Okay, let's see. I have a situation that is making me feel so guilty, and I would love to have someone else's opinion, as it is keeping me up at night. Ain't nothing keeping me up at night. Believe that. I'm going to sleep. Okay? I specifically turn my phone on Do Not Disturb so I can sleep well. Nothing's keeping me up at night. I noticed that I have my baby right here. This is my baby that I got from Valentine's Day from my boo babe. And I don't know, I just wanted to have him in my video. So yeah, I guess he's going to be my advice, you know, my backup, because I know he agreed with everything I'm saying. That's right. I still haven't came up with a name with him because I've been procrastinating on thinking up a name. So he don't have a name for right now, so we're just gonna say, hey. Okay. All right, anyways, back to me reading this thing right here. Okay. Basically, I have a friend who was very horrible to me last year. Not your friend. I'm real strict on a friendships tip. Like, certain stuff will not get past me because I have really loyal friends, and like the way we rock is like you can't get ain't none of that. I don't know what friendship type of friendships females be having nowadays, but I cannot go. Anyways, let me continue reading. I keep stopping and talk. My bad. She would constantly give me soy comments about how my hair made me look. Hold on. It sound like you. My bad. I had to plug my phone up. But anyways, back to what I was saying. It sound like you got a personal hater to me. I ain't even finished reading. Okay. About how my hair made me look, my legs and my weight, and lots of other criticisms. I told my closest friends, I told my closest friends about the situations, and they all say I should stand up to her. But I feel guilty about I cannot read today. But what I feel guilty about is making a list of all the horrible things she has said to me. I shared this list with my friends, and they said the situation was bad. The friend has apologized since in the new year, and I have forgiven her. But my closest friends think that I'm two-faced for talking about the awful things she said to me. Hold on. Oh, and making a list now that I'm friends with her again. So you asking, are you two-faced for making a list? I feel like you put too much thought into what she was saying about you to actually make a list, because what she said about you shouldn't have affected you enough to even remember what she said and make a list, because I don't care what nobody say about me. I'm not even gonna remember it tomorrow, because I'm steady messing up. I'm so sorry. What I was going to say, I can't remember anything. I can't remember anything that much detail to write it down about what a person say about me, because I have so much confidence in myself to know that I'm beautiful, and that I don't care about anybody's opinion about me. So you, for one, you should love yourself enough to not even have her opinion affect you. And for once, she's not your friend, you should not remain friends with her. I don't care if she apologized or not. And I'm not going to have anybody around me that sits and criticizes me. Like, tough love is okay, but you're going to sit there and criticize me about my weight and all my hair and all that stuff. You're not a friend. You're not helping me. You're not saying, let's go do this. Let's go to the gym so we can help you lose weight, or let's go get your hair down and something like that. You're not doing it in a positive way. There's a positive way that you could tell someone, that you can help someone or give someone advice, or, tough love or anything. You don't have to be rude. So that's not your friend. So stop calling her your friend. And your friends, your closest friends, not saying that they're bad friends, but they can't call you two-faced, because if they were your friends, they would have stood up for you. So they're two-faced, if you ask me. So that's all I'm going to say. Next, is he about to leave me? I don't even like the title of this, because if he about to leave you, baby, dip. You don't need to worry about that. You dip. You leave him. Don't let him leave you, unless you just want to work it out. But if you feel like somebody about to leave you, shit, what you need me for? I'm just saying. Okay. I've been with this guy for about almost a year now, and lately he's been worrying me. For the past few days, I've been consistently reassuring him that I still love him and that he's amazing to me. I have no idea where this is coming from, and I'm starting to get worried that he's going to end things for me. End things with me. I've asked him if everything's okay between us, and he's told me that he feels like someone better is going to come along, making me leave him, and in the process, I honestly have no intention of doing that. I'm still very in love with him, but I don't know how to make him believe me. Everything I seem to be saying to him just doesn't seem to be reassuring him. I don't want to lose him. Alright, I love the fact that you're reassuring him that you love him and all that good stuff. Is he reassuring you that he loves you and all that good stuff too? Just a question. Secondly, I've learned that men don't know how to express themselves very well. So it's a good thing that you asked him. It's a good thing that you asked him, because I would have just thought like, he chilling, he ain't really thinking about it too much, he probably tripping. But since he said he feel like there's somebody better can come along, maybe it's just that, he's probably insecure or something. That sounds like, it kind of sounds like both of you guys are kind of struggling with that. So maybe y'all can talk more and, just get to know each other more. Like, I know y'all probably think y'all know each other, but really get to know each other like on a different mindset, so that y'all have so much connection and chemistry between each other that y'all wouldn't even question questioned if either one of you were going to leave, each other. So that would be my advice to you. Just really get to know each other. Just really bond and like do date night. Date night really is important, okay? Just do it. All right? Like Nike. Just do it, okay? All right. All right. Boyfriend and female co-workers. I don't know. I always say I would not work with my boyfriend because I don't know. I get jealous over everything. I don't like people saying hi. I don't want to say good morning. Like, you can say all that, but like if you smile too much or if you just be talking like giggling too much, I'll be like, all right, he not that funny. Chill out. I'm gonna step in. I don't know. That's just me. That's why I try not to be like that though, because I don't think it's cute. But like sometimes I really cannot help it. I just be like, oh my god, really? That's what we gotta do? I don't know. So that's why I would personally not work with my boyfriend. Just because of me. But I've been working on myself, so one day I might be able to. Let me read this. My boyfriend and I work in the same place. We work on different floors. He claims on Fridays he go out with the boys night out. No girls invited, but I snooped on his phone. Yes, I know it's wrong, and I found out that he was out 3 a.m. I'm cool with that. But let me just finish this. Let me tell you why I made that face. Out at 3 a.m. with just a female coworker. Lord, help me now. Hold on. Let me repeat that because I don't think y'all heard me. She said that he was out at 3 a.m. with just a coworker, a female coworker at that. No, we're not about to do that. No. That's disrespectful. And after I would have read the messages, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to communicate about it. We're done. Because you showed me how you feel about our relationship. We're done. I don't want to talk about it. Okay? You should have thought about that before you were out at 3 a.m. in the morning with a female. Doing what? Just let me know. And one, you were lying. So first you was lying, and now you out. Okay, let me shut up. I can't even finish all this because I retaliate too much. Okay, okay, hold on. What'd she say? Okay, a female coworker and her girls who are not his friends and don't work with us. Oh, wait. See, I jumped to conclusions. It was other girls too. But still, that ain't right, though. That ain't right. Okay, then yesterday he invited a relatively new girl at work on his floor out to drinks with him and boys. Why he keep inviting girls everywhere? And why he out with all these girls? This girl flirts with him and tells him he is cute, but when I asked him if girls are allowed at boys' night, he insisted no. So basically sometimes there's no boys' night out and he's hanging out with female friends all night. We live together and I think that is inappropriate. I don't have a problem with him hanging out with female friends. I prefer it be a group setting. I don't think it's okay to stay out all night with another female. I don't think it's okay to be inviting out a female co-worker who was flirting with him. And am I overreacting? What should I do? You ain't even have to say all that. I got you. I'm finna tell you what you gotta do. For one, if you really want to work this relationship out, I'm gonna give you the good advice, the smart advice, then I'm gonna give you the I don't want to deal with it advice. All right. So the first set of advice I'm gonna give you is to one, talk about it. Tell him how you feel. Tell him how this situation make you feel. Tell him you really have to like clarify what you don't want. If you don't say it, they will not know. They live in, I don't know where the fuck they live at. La La Land. Like, you really gotta you gotta list it down. Like, say if you want an apple with 3 stems on it, you gotta say I want an apple with 3 stems on it. Don't just say go give me an apple to a man. You can't just do that. You gotta be very detailed, okay? So what you need to tell him is that I don't want you to be inviting females out, especially females that flirt with you. If female flirt with you, you do not communicate with female that flirt with you. You wanna know why? You know what you should do when a female flirt with you? You should act like you're deaf. Just act like you're deaf. Like, act like you don't hear anything. Like, I feel like if I'm your girlfriend, I should be the only face you want to flirt with. Literally, the only face you want to flirt with. And if I feel like this is probably what my problem is, because I feel like I should be the #1 female in your life, besides your mom, of course. But I mean, like, dating wise, I should be that. So you should want to flirt with nobody else. So that's what you should tell him, that you should be the number one girl in his life, and he shouldn't want to be around other females. Like, unless, you know, he with the bros, you know, they single, so of course they gonna be with females. So of course it may be females around, but he definitely should not be inviting girls to drinks with him. I feel like if, you know, he ain't got with his friends could do the inviting and stuff, because they should be for them, not for him. He should have nothing to do with the female aspect of the going out and stuff, okay? And yeah, I really just feel like you should talk to him about this. I'll let him know that it's not acceptable, because if you don't set standards for yourself, there's like if you don't set boundaries, people are just gonna keep stepping over you, because you don't have any boundaries. You don't have any respect for yourself. You're not telling him, I'm not gonna allow this to happen. This is not, you know, this is not acceptable. You're not saying any of that, so they're just gonna keep doing whatever they want to do. So what you have to do, for one, is respect yourself. 2, set boundaries. 3, mean it. And if none of that works, bounce. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, now here's the advice that you take when you're not really wanting to work in a relationship. Leave him. That's all I have to say. Leave him. That's what I would have did when I went through it. First of all, don't go through phones. I forgot to mention that. Do not go through a man's phone. First of all, do not go through nobody's phone if you're not, like, especially if you're in a relationship, you're not really ready to dip, like, leave or anything. Don't look through nobody's phone, because you're searching to get your feelings hurt. Unless you're just ready to break up with that person, don't go through their phone, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to find something and it's going to hurt your feelings. So just don't go through the phone. I do not go through phones, because I don't like getting my feelings hurt. So I'm going to stay about that little mug, okay? I don't care. I can't do it. I just don't believe in going through phones. Like, and for one, I feel like that's really, like, you're all in somebody's privacy. I don't like that. I don't want nobody going through my phone, so I don't go through nobody else's phone. Okay, this says, do I tell him I cheated? Tricky question. Just kidding. I met a guy at work during a rocky point in my relationship who introduced me to his lifestyle. Once we got to know each other, there was some really strong attraction between us. Blah, 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 blah. After some flirting over a few months, we ended up dirty texting each other and slept together twice. Alright. Once really drunk and once sober. After it happened sober, I had an eye-opening realization about everything I was fucking up and how much I love my boyfriend, so I ended everything and will never cheat again. Honestly, made me realize that I want to spend the rest of life with my boyfriend. What I'm trying to figure out is should I tell him? I know 100% certain I would never cheat again, that he's the person I want forever. So I feel like maybe it would be better to just tell him, and that telling him might make me feel better about my guilt. But just hurt him. What? But just hurt him and ruin us in the process. Just looking for some advice. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let me just say this. A mistake only happens once. If you do it more than once, it's a choice, not a mistake. So just remember that. Okay. Secondly, I do think you should tell him, because you're saying how much you love him, how much you want to be with him and all that. So definitely tell him, because if you don't and like it slip out later, it's just gonna hurt even worse. Like, it's gonna hurt the relationship so bad. So just don't hold it in. Even though if you tell him, there's a 7 out of 10 chance that he's gonna leave you. But you gotta be willing to take that risk, when like you was willing to spread them legs when you took that risk to spread your legs. So you gotta be willing to, you know, open your mouth like you spread your legs. Just saying. But, you know, I feel like if you tell him and, you know, express all the feelings that you expressed through this text, that he'll be very understanding over time. Another thing, when you tell somebody something, you just cannot expect them to jump up and forgive you and be all up on you, lovey-dovey, no, that's not going to happen. You're going to have to give him time, space, and you might even have to break up for a little bit, let him have his little fun time, because he's going to feel so betrayed, especially like if he was loyal. He's going to feel so hurt. And like, it seems like men hurt more than women. Well, I don't feel like they do, but they act like they do. And they just like, they don't take stuff as well. Like women, we can forgive easier, and they just sit there and hold it and just won't shut the fuck up about it. So yeah, just tell them, just let them know, just talk to them about it, and don't ever do that again, because that's like, I feel like out of all the things you could do in a relationship, cheating is like the worst thing. Like that stuff hurts so bad to a person, and like doing that to another person even hurts even worse to me. Okay. Right. Okay. I don't want to read this one. Go to the next one. Do I tell him I miscarried his baby? You miscarried his what? All right. Around 2 years ago, my fiance, now husband, let's call him Joe. I broke up with him shortly. Wait. Okay, and I broke up with him shortly after. I started seeing another guy. He was married, but separated. And there was an undeniable spark and attraction between us. From the second we met, I was madly in love with him. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I was madly in love with him, and if I'm honest, I still have very strong feelings for him. Very long story short, some complications came up with his wife and son in custody, divorce, so we stopped dating. He went back to his wife, is what you're telling me? Yeah, sounds like it. The last thing I wanted was to cause an issue with his son. After we stopped, I was devastated and knew that Joe would take me back and we could be some kind of happy. So basically, you made your fiance a rebound. Okay. This all happened within 4 months or so. The issue is that shortly after I married my husband, I discovered that I was pregnant with Will's child. Lord. A girl. Wait, you got so far along you found out what it was? Okay. This deep. We talked about kids and hoped that we might have one together. We both want a little girl to share our lives. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, she had a miscarriage after that. Should she tell them? Okay, this is some juicy tea right here. So you left your boyfriend that was your fiance at the time to go be with a married man, and then y'all was freaking around, and then you got pregnant, but you ain't know you was pregnant, and he left you for his wife again, and then you had to go back to your husband, which you really ain't gonna do because you really in love with him, but you just went back to your husband because you knew that he'd take you back. Like, this is some juice, first of all. Second, should you tell him? No, you let that man live his life. He married. You should never been messing with him in the first place. This is kind of like karma coming back on to you, because you should never left your man for a man that had a woman, and that baby was never supposed to be there. That was never supposed to happen. So you don't need to contact him, for one, because you still in love with him, was what you just said, even though you got a husband, which, so that shit never came out your mouth. But you said it, not me. But what was I saying again? But yeah, don't contact him, because for one, you're still in love with him, and you don't need to talk to him because you just want a reason to talk to him because you're in love with him. And you just need to stick to the relationship you're in now, because even though I feel like you're kind of wrong for going back to your husband, making him a rebound, you should stay there, because that's your husband and y'all married, and obviously you still have some type of love for him. And leave Will alone. Baby gone, the relationship gone, he gone. Just let all that go. Alright? It's her first time, and I want to make it special for her. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'm 16 right now, and I need advice. My girlfriend and I have been together for about 8.5 months. And we haven't made love yet. But I can tell she wants to. As a matter of fact, she's even told me she did. But we haven't. I know it's her first time, so how do I make it special for her? I love her with all my heart, and I would love if I could... Okay, all that cute mushy stuff. Oh, this is so cute that you want to make this special for her. But long story short is, I don't feel like that this can be a special moment, because it's going to hurt regardless. But what you can do is probably like take her on a date before, take her on a nice little date. And, I don't know. Yeah, just take her on a date from before and tell her how much you love her. And, yeah, reassure her that you love her. I really can't give advice on this, because in my opinion, it can be a special moment. I don't know what, like when I was growing up, I always thought like it was gonna be like prom night, you know, special and all that stuff. But yeah, honestly, it wasn't nothing really special to me. I didn't understand the hype. I was like, it's whatever. So I'm not no help on this question. I'm so sorry. So sorry, I can't help you. But I really think you should take her on a date, make her feel all special and stuff. And, you know, just make the day special. And then that may feel even better. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. Alright, you guys, thank you for watching Tea Talk with Kay. And it has been very nice chatting with you guys. And please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on all my social media. My Instagram name is Slim Paradise. My Snapchat name is Khalesia with an extra A. And my Twitter name is Khalesia with an extra A and a 7. Alright, peace and love. See you next time.